Welcome to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any questions, just give us a call at 799-9596 or check us out online at teamlally.com.
Today's question is, what is the price that we pay? What is the price that we pay for having a need to be right? For having a need to be right. And for those of you people right now, you're like, you know who you are, because I'll tell you right now, you're hearing my voice and it's like, let's say pretend I'm talking to you directly. Mm-hmm. You have a need to be right. And you know what the response is from a person that needs to be right? No, I don't. And I go, point proven. And so what do I mean by that? And this comes from our PSI training. Again, highly recommend on a personal and business level. First of all, incorporated. What does PSI stand for?
Personal Success Institute.
Personal Success Institute in Hawaii every 6 weeks. There is a all weekend course. So it's all day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a couple $100.
The next one coming up is October 24th, 25th, and 26th.
Yeah, but this is one of the things, the self-evaluation exercises that we go through, or that it's brought to our attention, is that when you, if you have a certain part of your behavior that is off-putting to the people around you and it's been brought up to you, and maybe the feedback is indirect, like people just don't call you to go out, or when you show up at some place, nobody rushes to have a conversation with you. Or, what would be some other indirect ways, like point blank not coming to you and telling you your behavior is off-putting. You're very arrogant. You always have this need to be right. So that's direct feedback. What's an indirect feedback in that arena that might indicate you're that guy or gal?
I don't know, maybe people run the other way when they see you in the grocery store.
Yeah, you're at the Pearl Ridge Mall.
They're hiding.
They see you on the other side and they're like, duck in the mall, duck in this store that I have no interest at. Because so-and-so is coming down the road. I know the people that are listening to my voice, you have people in your life, in your family, at your workplace, whatever, high school classmates, whatever. You're like, you know what I'm talking about. That person is probably, Attilio, I know who you're talking about. The key is, do you know if you're that person?
And what is the price that you're paying
and
to
what
be
is
right?
the price you're paying? So to be right all the time, this is the price you pay. Nobody wants to get into a discussion of any depth, of any consequence, like a really deep conversation with you, because you're always going to have a need to be right. So you're not going to have those deep, authentic conversations with people because they're like, forget it with him. He or she always needs to be right. What else are the prices that people pay who are like that?
That maybe your friends or family are not going to come to you for
advice or help
or communication.
Yeah. I will tell you, when your people, when your peeps come to you and they need help, what do they want? Do they want a solution or they just want to be heard? Which one, Adrienne?
Well, I would say that you want to ask them instead of just assuming, and you start that communication with, do you want advice or do you want me just to listen? How do you want this to go? I think that's the best way to do it.
And I would even give you the script in this way. How? Based on, wow, that's a lot. I feel for you. What's the best way that I can support you?
Yep. What's the best way
What's
to
the
support
best
you?
way? Because I will tell you that when people are in that situation and you go straight into problem solving, 9 times out of 10, that's not what they want from you.
They just want to be listened to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the propensity is a lot of times with us controllers, us people that need to be the right, and more so males than females. Not to stereotype, but there's a higher probability that us males, when we're talking with our significant other who may be a female, we go straight into problem solving, and they're like, that's not what I need from you. And I will tell you, here's a little tip. They're not going to tell you, that's not what I need from you. Go on YouTube. There's this video. It's hilarious. The wife literally in the video has a nail sticking out of her forehead. Literally has a nail sticking out of her forehead. And
how did they find this video, Attilio?
I don't know. Husband and wife talking with each other with the nail sticking out of the forehead. Hello. I'm sure. And it's hilarious because He cannot. The nail represents problem solving. The wife is coming to him with this da 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 da. He cannot. It's like a game. You cannot talk about the nail. Use the word nail in any way whatsoever. Talk about the nail. You know how difficult that would be to be like, there's a freaking nail sticking out of your forehead. Like getting your your hammer and wanting to pull it out. Humor aside, if somebody came to you like, screaming and had a nail sticking out of your forehead, what are you going to do? Take the nail out. Put your finger on it. Apply pressure. But again, and then empathy. People want empathy. Here's another homework assignment. Go on the YouTube and look for this video, Dr. Brene Brown, Empathy. And you're going to see it's like a short film, but it's like a cartoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's animated.
They're like animals and stuff. And there's like a fox down in the hole that's in their hole, and they're all sad and bummed out. And then the deer, who is her friend, sticks her head into the hole and says, would you like a sandwich? And what that is like when someone comes to you and say, you know what? My child is not doing well in school. And the sandwich response is, Adrienne, do you remember from the video, or you need me to help you out?
I don't remember. It's been a while since
At
I've
least
watched
you have
that video.
another child that's an A student.
Oh.
I think I'm getting a divorce. Well, at least you have a good job and you'll be able to hire a good attorney to kick his okole. That's a sandwich response. That's not what they want. True empathy is something that I can't describe it in detail, but you'll know what it is when you're receiving it. So if you are a person out there that always needs to be right, and you know what? Here's the scary email you can send. What's the scary email they can send to your 10 closest
it's the
friends?
the feedback email.
Feedback email.
Yeah, we got that from Hal Elrod of the Miracle Morning.
Yep.
And I think he got the whole script of what he sent. It's at the end of his book of the Miracle Morning.
Yeah. But the script, the email pretty much goes like this. Find 10 of your closest friends. They're going to give it to you no matter what. They're going to be authentic. True love is giving people feedback they don't want to hear but need to hear. And you're going to send this email, and the email is going to be something like, hey, I really appreciate your feedback. I trust you. I want to be extremely vulnerable to you in this moment. And please, 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 don't hold back. Don't sugarcoat it.
Tell me how it is.
Open a can of whoop butt of feedback on me and tell me, how are you experiencing me? What's that like? And please love on me and
the
give me
good, the bad, the ugly. Just all of it.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Good, the bad, and the ugly. I was trying to whistle.
You got to work on that. All right. Okay, I want to just switch gears here. We're going to go into the deal of the week. Eva Beach.
Wait, you got to start off with the deal of the week sound effects. Deal of the week, deal of the week, deal of the week. Eva Beach. What is it?
Oh, it is.
What?
Okay, so
you weren't telling me to do the deal of the week. Go.
Okay, listed at $510,000, 2-bed, 1-bath, a serene retreat in the Coronado community.
Yep.
So this is the Coronado community of Eva Beach.
Yep. Bright open floor plan with natural light.
Sleek vinyl flooring and modern finishes.
Oh, I got to get my glasses on. I was going to be misreading these words.
In-unit
stacked washer dryer.
Private lanai for breezes and relaxation.
2 assigned parking stalls.
Ooh, convenient location right next to the mall, dining, and top schools.
I saw you skipping
Kamakana Ali'i Mall.
I saw you trying to skip the Hawaiian word. Easy access to Fort Weaver Road, beaches and golf courses. Again, this is our deal of the week, Eva Beach.
And it's going to be open this Sunday, September 14th,
all right.
2 to 5.
All right. Her name represents one of the favorite characters of Frank De Lima in all of his really best jokes, but we are not joking with this lady. She is the real deal when it comes to property management. Her name is Mary.
Of Hawaii Pacific Property Management with her tip of the week.
Hey, Mary, what you got for us?
Oh, well, leaks. Leaks have been a topic for
leaks. Water leaks.
Yes, leaks. Yes, water leaks.
Yeah. I leak when I see rice cake, I start drooling. Not that kind leaking, but right? Tell us about water leaks. Yeah.
Yes. There have been a lot of water leaks reported, and so that's one of the issues that we're currently dealing with,
Yeah.
whether it's a condo, it's a house, it's an apartment building, a townhouse. That seems to be the main issue right now for us,
Yeah.
for us property managers.
So, what does that look like?
What happens when tenants discover water? Like, do you guys give them
Mary, hey, Mary, my dishwasher is leaking.
Yeah.
Then what you guys do?
So it'll go through our great maintenance department, and then we receive a notification.
Yep.
At that time, we dispatch a plumber to go out there and get it done or mitigated. And we also have restoration involved to make sure that there's no mold growth and anything else growing.
And how quickly does this typically happen? As soon as that tenant reports any kind of water leaking, like how quickly will this all take place?
Yeah.
We try to get it done within a few hours, especially if it's during the workday.
Yeah.
Because we have plumbers that are available, and because we have a good rapport with them, they'll go out immediately.
Yes. That's the key, folks, because if you're managing it yourself, and these plumbers, they get this red phone, and it says Mary on it. And they're like, when that red phone goes off, they're like, answer that phone because that's Hawaii Pacific Property Management. That's Mary. Must have one. It's like, woo, 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 woo. And they answer the phone and they go right away. Because if I had a riddle to describe leaks, it would be this. What is super tiny that turns into one big headache? Water leak. So let's back it up a little bit, though, Mary. Let's back them up a little bit. Any prevention tips for water leaks?
Yes. So during our walkthroughs, we'll give suggestions and recommendations for maintenance, and we ask the owners if would it be okay for us to do a plumber's checklist. It's been 2 years since we had one done. Instead of waiting for a tenant to complain about a leak,
or like come home and there's 2 inches of water everywhere. And if you're in a condo, if you're in a condo and you're on the 10th floor, you're going to instantly have 9 haters. What do I mean by that? You're on the 10th floor and you're going to get 9 haters.
Yes. Yeah, 9 haters, it goes all downhill.
Water always seeks the lowest point.
So what I'm hearing is that Hawaii Pacific Property Management takes a proactive approach
to water leaks.
To prevent this.
Yeah. Mary, the thing I want to point out, too, is that a lot of times if you're waiting for your property manager, I don't care who they are, they're not going to be as responsive as the service team that we have that you guys have in place. How many people are on that service line for inbound service calls from tenants?
I believe there's approximately 12.
Wow.
That's a huge maintenance department.
Yeah, just imagine one bat cave, and then everybody's phone is ringing, woo, 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 water leak, water leak, water leak. And then you guys are on it. So there's no way you as an individual manager or an individual property manager, you're going to have that kind of response time. There's no way compared to 12 people.
There's no way.
No way.
Correct.
And I will tell you, if your property manager in Jamaica and you're like, yeah, man, when you're coming back home, I get water leak, it's going to be a huge problem down the road. Because then
Lots of mold.
And water leak turns from $500 fix into $5,000, $10,000 real fast within 24 hours.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mary, for calling in and sharing with us about the maintenance department and just the importance of being proactive on, maintaining that plumbing.
Mary.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to hear Frank DeLima's #1 joke with the word Mary in it?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. And it's G-rated. It's G-rated.
Okay.
That's how Frank DeLima, he go visit the schools. He's keeping it G. So this one girl turned to her friend Mary and said, hey, Mary, how come your baby's diaper's so full? And Mary says, well, the box says holds up to 12 pounds.
Gross.
Funny.
That's a Frank DeLima special for today with the character Mary in it.
Thank you, Mary.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
All right. So that's Mary. She's with Hawaii Pacific Property Management. You can find all about Hawaii Pacific on our resource tab on Experts We Trust.
Maybe you don't want to look at the resource tab. All you got to do is call 799-9596, 799-9596, or send an email to info@teamlally.com. Speaking of someone that's in the Batcave called Mortgages, ready to receive your call, your bat signal for anything to do with mortgages. Who's that, Adrienne?
That'll be Danny Langerman.
Danny Langerman.
DHA Financial.
Danny, can you say this for me? I am Batman. Say it.
I am Batman.
There you go. You got the part. You got the part.
I'll take it.
So,
I'll take it.
what you got for us?
Yeah. Hey, all right. Tip of the week. How about this? Fed meets next week. If you've been waiting and stuff, get off the fence. It's time to make a move.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. And so I was thinking, might be kind of fun. Attilio, how much do you think the Fed's going to cut next week?
The Fed is going to, I don't know. It's like always like in Hawaii, we say small kind, like, I don't know, half a point, 1 point. No, if it was 1 point, it would be crazy, right? It
would be crazy. I mean, so right now what they're expecting to kind of give you the odds and stuff.
Yeah.
So 90% chance they're going to cut a quarter point. There's 10 to 14% chance that they're going to cut a half point.
Ooh.
And there's virtually no chance they're saying that they're going to cut more than a half a point.
Sounds like a weather report. We have a 10% chance of rain in the early morning hours, and the surf is going to be 1 to 3 feet. So if it's a quarter point, translate that into English for us. What does that mean for the people?
So, I mean, for the most part, it's a lot of if it's a quarter point, a lot of the rates have already been kind of tapered in already right now.
Yeah.
So, you're probably looking in the mid-sixes.
Gotcha.
So what I'm hoping is in my opinion, I'm hoping they do at least a half a point. They do a half a point, and you could see it drop down, into the low sixes, I would say even high fives.
Yeah.
But Danny, isn't it like right now the lowest that it's been in about a year?
I think it's been, it might even be a little bit longer than that. I mean, there's, inflation's lower, jobless. The reports came in, a lot well below expectations.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of economic numbers out there that are definitely pointing towards them lowering rates. But I think that, for me, I'm thinking the economic numbers are more than what they had anticipated. So
yes.
I'm hoping, half point will be that's my prediction. But it's going against everyone else. But I guess that's how it works.
Well, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't,
the rates are still better than they were a month or two ago, or even for the last year.
Well,
so it's a good time to be in the market for buying.
Comparison is the thief of joy. So what the problem is, or the challenge is, everybody my interest rate on my mortgage on my home is 2.78. And so everybody's got these mortgages. I call them the golden mortgages, and they don't want to give them up, and they don't want to do that. So it's creating a little softness in the market, buying or selling. However, now I will give you the comparison that will get you into gratitude. In the 80s, the interest rates hit a high of 18 to 19%. Mm-hmm. So 6%, it would be nice. Is nice. Yeah. What were you saying, Danny?
Yeah. I was saying it's like purchasing your house on a credit card.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. People were at open houses. Do you take Visa, MasterCard, or American Express?
Here, let me get my little credit card machine out.
Yeah. And they're looking
just tap here.
They're looking at their their littlest child and said, I think we're going to need to sell you into child labor, because what the heck, 18%? So 6%. And here's what I tell buyers. You want the interest rates where they're at, because it reduces competition on the buy side, because you can always buy the home and marry it, and then just date the interest rates. And
refinance it when it's the time to refinance.
Danny, last question for you. What kind of point change would you say would recommend it would be worth for someone to take a look at refinancing?
So actually this is something I addressed on our last conversation, but it's not necessarily recommending a point change. It's how much you're going to save versus how much for the mortgage. You know, what are the closing costs? Yeah. And so you've got a break-even point there. Yeah. And so that's what you need to take a look at, because if I save $50, on my mortgage, and I'm not paying any closing costs, it's going to, it makes more of a difference to me than, say, someone of your stature, for example. Yeah.
$50 is important. I mean, in Hawaii, that's like one candy bar at the theater. and so for people, it's okay, if I hear you correctly, it's reducing the monthly mortgage payment. But there are costs to do the refinance. So if the break even on that is like 2 years from now and you're moving in a year,
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. But if you're keeping the home long term,
and then the other,
go for it.
Yeah, the other thing too that people don't always think about is, as you go deeper into that loan, you starting to get into the principal. And so you've already front loaded so much interest. And then every time you refinance, you're resetting and starting over with the high interest, part of the loan. So Danny will sit down and go over a strategy and, so you understand, does this really make sense to do the refinance?
All right.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. He's the Batman of mortgages, man. He'll throw that little ninja star at your situation and help you fix it and defend you against high interest rates. All right. Next up is the, let's see here. He's the Superman of luxury real estate.
Yes.
He can jump luxury real estates in one bound. He can beat a speeding train of marketing to your property. It's an airplane. It's a this. It's a that. It's
Dean Otto.
Dean Otto.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Always great. What
Thank you for that. That's my most favorite introduction of all time.
Yeah, you're the man of steel of luxury real estate for the state of Hawaii.
And we're excited to have you on because Dean and I were talking about some upcoming events that we're going to be collaborating on. Yeah.
Dean, when we do our show and then we put it out there on all the different platforms, there's videos that show up while we're talking. VAs, I want you to put Dean Otto's face on the Superman body for this part of the show.
There you go. Perfect. Send me a copy of that, please.
Yeah. Which put an L on your
having me on.
Yeah, L. We can put an L on your chest for luxury.
So we had Dean on as a call-in guest before talking about his unique concept of the co-ownership.
Co-ownership?
And
what's that?
Yeah, so what we decided is that we really want to, educate the agent. So if you are a realtor on Oahu or even any island, but
or you
own
a luxury property.
Yeah, we're focused on, getting this word out and explaining, more of the concept in a one-on-one webinar. So Dean, what can the agents or what could anyone expect by attending one of these webinars to learn about this co-ownership concept?
Great, thank you. Yeah, so what we're going to focus on is, how do you buy a $4 million home for $1 million? And explain to people how we facilitate these partnerships and put groups of 2 to 4 people together to purchase a vacation home.
Yes.
If you're only going to be here for 2 or 3 months a year, which so many of our second homeowners, that is the case.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to buy the home for $4 million, or does it make sense to buy the home for 25%, or for $1 million, have 2 or 3 months of use of the property, share the expenses, which is one of the biggest deal killers right now in the market, is expenses are so high. Sharing would be the answer, and then share use of the property. And I think that's becoming very popular, especially when you create an exit strategy on how you're going to get out of that partnership at some point, which I think is really important. So we have a unique concept. We're going to talk more about it on the 24th of September.
Okay.
As a webinar that we're going to have together, and I think I look forward to explaining more about how that works.
Yeah, so
we are super excited.
Yeah.
We're so excited to be interviewing you and you interviewing us, because I think we're going to feature a couple of our properties that we're actually doing this with you right here on Oahu.
That's right.
Yeah, because in a nutshell, like a simple analogy, Tony Robbins says, take something complex and explain it into the ways that people can understand it. Everybody understands staying somewhere and having an experience. And we don't necessarily want the bricks and the sticks and the this and the that, and we certainly don't want the headaches, but we want the experience. Right. So I would say, if you had $4 million, why not go get 4 individual separate experiences?
That's right.
All over the planet.
That's so much smarter.
Yeah.
I like that.
Be smart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
Right. It's being smart, right?
Yeah.
Too. I just was hearing the end of your conversation about mortgages and stuff. And my theory is buy without the mortgage. Just pay for what you're using. If you're a $4 million home buyer, you would have $1 million in cash. So I'm saying spend $1 million. Don't incur the expense. Share it with other people, and make sense out of this investment, which I think is the challenge of the market right now. So many people on the sidelines is because they can't make sense out of the pricing. The options of vacation renting aren't that great right now because occupancies are down and expenses are up. So it's a perfect time for a new solution, and fortunately, we're on the front end of it.
Yeah, Vegas is definitely a bellwether for vacationers because they're getting hit big time over there.
And then here on Oahu, we just have that 90-day rule. So, I mean, there's some really cool strategies that Dean is going to talk about on this webinar. So,
Dean,
you don't want to miss it.
Dean, you gave me a preview of the seminar. What you're going to have is you're going to be dressed up like a karate guy with a black belt in
I thought he was going to be Superman.
No, he's going to start off with the intro. He's going to be dressed up like in a karate gi. And what it is they're going to be 10 boards. And on these boards are going to be the top 10 myths regarding co-ownership.
Yes.
And he's going to go like, this is this myth. And then he's going to explain it. And then he's like, hiya! And he's going to do that 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
You're going to be busting myths.
Yeah, I think that's a great
I'll hold
idea.
the board.
No, that's easy. That'll take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
10 myths are going to be busted on this co-ownership's webinar. If you're a realtor, I'll leave you with this. And I'm quoting this guy named Dean Otto. The way luxury homes were sold in the past is not the way that you're going to get them sold today.
That's right.
And he got the new way.
He has the solution.
He got the solution.
Thank you, Dean.
Thank you, Dean.
I think so.
Aloha.
Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. Looking forward to it.
Yes.
See you on the webinar.
All right. So if any of our listeners want to go check out that to sign up, either just send us an email at info@teamlally.com, or you can go to our website, teamlally.com/Kohana Homes.
Adrienne's about to read the information for our break here, but I just want to tee it up for you and your listeners and for Adrienne. What she is about to read and who this guest is represents just one thing: getting life balance back into your world. Life balance. And what is it?
So we are going to take a break and stay with us. When we come back, we're going to be talking with Renee Ube, CEO of YourVAMatch.com. She's going to talk about how they're helping business owners and real estate professionals find the right virtual assistant so they can grow and stay focused on what really matters.
So stay with us.
Decades 107.9 playing the greatest music ever made. It's Mornings with Augie. Hey, you know someone that moved to the mainland but left the rental property behind? So Amber wanted to create a new investment opportunities on the mainland, but she had to sell her island rental first. So she reached out to our good friends Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally Real Estate Group of Keller Williams Honolulu. Handling the business virtually with Amber, Adrienne and Attilio came prepared with multiple 5-star selling strategies, including adjusting Amber's selling price expectations, and the home sold in days. If you're in a market to sell your home and you want a team that will make you the most money with the least amount of drama, you can trust our good friends, Adrienne and Attilio of Team Lally. Give them a call today, 808-799-9596. That's 808-799-9596. They're trusted. You see these signs all over in my community. Visit teamlally.com today. That's teamlally.com today.
Hey, Sean Hannity here, talking with the only real estate agent in your market I recommend. Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally Real Estate Group of Keller Williams Honolulu. Now more than ever, buyers and sellers need an expert to navigate this ever-changing market. And what do you do to stand out?
Hey, Sean, we are a team with over 500 plus 4.9 star reviews, over 1,600 transactions under belt, and 20 years in the business. It's going to take a lot of resources to get a home sold today.
What kind of programs do you offer?
Sean, we offer the guaranteed sale, instant offer close in 12 days, 10K for upgrades, love it or leave it, no hassle listing. No matter what situation the client is in, we've got solutions.
Great update. Thank you for keeping us informed. Put the most experience and the best marketing to work for you. Call Team Lally now at 799-9596 or online at teamlally.com. That's teamlally.com.
In today's fast-changing real estate market, you need access to the right information to make smart choices. I invest in real estate all over the country, and I rely on smart agents who know their local market inside and out. In Honolulu, I work with Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi. Adrienne, Attilio, and their team sell a home every 72 hours and have over 750 5-star reviews. Go to teamlally.com and find out in just seconds what your home is really worth.
The Team Lally Real Estate Show continues.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. Welcome back, and thanks for listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed sold program, or we'll buy it. I'm Adrienne.
And I'm still Attilio.
And if you have any questions, just give us a call at 799-9596 or check us out online at teamlally.com.
Our guest today is the CEO of YourVAMatch.com, a company dedicated to helping real estate professionals and business owners connect with highly skilled virtual assistants. With more than 16 years of experience in virtual operations and real estate support, she has a deep understanding of how the right support can transform a business.
Guided by values of empowerment, integrity, excellence, and growth, she leads with clarity and care, ensuring both clients and VAs succeed. Please welcome our guest, Renee Ube.
Hello, Renee.
Hi, Adrienne. Hi, Attilio. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes.
Have you ever, if this doesn't work out, you can open up a Ube factory. But instead of a Ube, that's like a big thing.
It is.
That with the desserts and
yes,
everything.
it's everywhere.
It's like going everywhere. But you know what? You put the Ube and VAs.
That's right.
And you popularize them and make them something that people want to participate in and have an experience of. So let's talk about that, but let's take it back to the beginning. For you, Renee,
let's go over your background. What made you decide to be a virtual assistant and be working virtually?
Yeah. Well, what is a virtual assistant? And then take us to the beginning of where you started with that.
Okay, so first, a virtual assistant is a remote professional who handles the tasks that often weigh business owners down, like scheduling, email management, CRM updates, marketing, social media, transaction support, data entry, and more. And they can even manage personal appointments that train your schedule. Because let's be honest, being stuck on hold with a dentist while a 30,000 seller lead goes unanswered is not where you want to be.
Yeah.
And that's what we do.
Yeah, because Renee, I will tell you right now, and you know this because you've been with us for so long, is that literally, by not hiring a VA to help you get that stuff off your plate, you are because if I'm a client, Renee, what do you know? You've been in business with us for a long time in the real estate. If I'm a seller, I have a $4 million home, and I call Team Lally, and even with our reputation, our endorsements, our marketing, our Barbara Corcoran commercials, if we don't answer, are they moving on to the next agent?
Definitely.
Yeah.
They'll call somebody else.
They'll call somebody else because there's 10 numbers they can call. And unfortunately, a lot of times clients go with the first person that answers the phone and not necessarily the best agent. The virtual assistant allows you to have a sense of urgency with answering the phone and give them the best agent.
And doing the dollar productive activities where your virtual assistant is helping with more if administrative things.
If you're a good agent, you're a busy agent, and you cannot answer your phone all of the time. But Renee, what is a VA doing? Are they running around doing their laundry, picking up kids from soccer, or what are they doing?
What they do is obviously for 8 hours during business hours for a team, they're always on their computer.
Yes.
They handle scheduling, they handle documents, paperwork for real estate for our real estate team.
Yep.
They manage lead, they respond to clients. So we have dedicated VAs who also respond immediately to inquiries, and we make sure that our agents, follow up with those clients in 5 minutes.
I will tell you, Renee,
5 minutes.
You know what the VA does, and I'll tell it to you in one word. You ready? Adrienne, do you know what word I'm going to say?
No. I don't know what word
it's not the word. No, it's not the word.
I don't know what word you're going to say.
The word is, this is what a VA does for your business people. Business people, too. This is not just real estate.
Not just for realtors. This is any business owners. This is applicable to all of you.
Are you guys ready? Write this down. It's a lot of words. It's a very highly complicated, detailed thing I've learned over 20 years. This is what they do for your business. Hello? That's it. They answer the phone.
Okay, that's one of the things.
That's one of the, but if they're going, that's one of the things. That's the main thing.
Yes.
Because if you don't answer your phone, they're going on to the next plumber,
That's
the
true.
next electrician, the
True.
next agent, and literally a VA saying hello is
And
better
then
than voicemail.
I also want to
Yeah, go
address too, because I know that AI is kind of a big hot topic right now, and we tested out some AI, bots, and I just want to I mean, I think that as a consumer, they what we found is that they prefer to speak with a person versus the AI.
And Renee, where AI is today, do they know it's AI even if it's not announced? Just
No. Sometimes,
but can they tell after a while that it's AI?
Yes,
is my
yes,
point.
they can.
Yeah. But Renee, if I'm talking to you, and I say, "Are you a real human being?" and I think the protocols for AI is they have to say, "No, I'm not a real human being." Mm-hmm. But if I'm calling a virtual
that's the
assistant,
protocol.
the consumers now want to speak to real human beings because AIs are getting really good. But there isn't an AI on the planet ethically that if asked the question, "Are you a real human being?" that is going to say yes. But 100% of virtual assistants, because that's what it is a human being, and you're going to say, yes, I've heard recorded calls with our ISA, Robert. Are you a real human being?
But I
Yes,
also
I
want
am.
to say that our virtual assistants and the virtual assistants that Renee sources are, they're smart, college educated people
who speak English and can do anything on a computer or phone.
And they embrace technology, including AI, and they leverage the AI so that they can be even more efficient and effective for, the company that they're a part of.
But we have the original AI, the OG AI. You know what it is, Adrienne and Renee? The original AI? It's called Pinoy Power. And let the people know physically, you're on the phone with us right now. You're very articulate, very intelligent. The communication is clear. Physically in the world, where are you?
I'm in the Philippines.
You are in the Philippines.
All of our VAs are in the Philippines too.
Yeah. So, and our VAs are in the Philippines, and we source from the Philippines because we 100% believe in the Pinoy power. So they're not coming from Pakistan or India or Thailand or Malaysia or Vietnam. It's in the Philippines.
Well, let's get back to the YourVAMatch.
Yep.
And I know that, me as a business owner, I'm constantly getting messages on Facebook and Instagram and emails about, different virtual assistant companies are always trying to, get me to use them, right? Yeah. So with the YourVAMatch, what is so different about YourVAMatch from all these other companies that are out there, Renee?
Here's what what makes YourVAMatch unique.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't just throw resumes at you and wish you luck.
Yeah.
We take the time to really understand the business, your pain points, your long-term goals, and then we carefully vet and match you with a VA who fits not just your job description, but also your values and your work style.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, the real difference comes after the match.
Yeah.
Most placement companies stop once they make the introduction. That's not us.
Yeah.
With YourVAMatch, both the VA and the business owner receive ongoing support well beyond the initial onboarding.
Yeah.
We built this VA community that meets every single day for under 30 minutes. And during those sessions, we do coaching, we discuss technology updates, we read books together, we work on mindset, and we share best practices. We're also very generous in providing resources like checklists, templates, and systems.
Yes.
Because we want to make sure that the transition to be, we want to make it smooth for both sides.
Yeah.
And our goal isn't just to help you hire VA. It's to set up a long-term partnership that actually works and lasts.
Mm-hmm.
We want them to experience what we had with Team Lally.
Yeah.
Our VAs have been with us for 5 years, and we want the same for the other business owners.
Yeah. It's a long-term relationship, and I think and we can speak to the old business owner standpoint. Adrienne, what does it mean? What has it meant to have VAs, virtual assistants, in our business?
Oh, we just, we're able to really be a lot more effective and efficient and leverage.
Give them some solid tactical things. I'll start with one, and then you.
Okay, no, I will go because I self-admitted, I am not an organized person at all. I've never been organized.
You're not an organized person?
I've got ADHD, and my stuff is just so disorganized, and I don't know what my life would be like without.
Are you serious?
Renee keeps me organized, or she's the I'm like, Renee, what's this password? Or Renee, I need you to send this to, for this refinance or this tax. She keeps me organized. I would just be lost without Renee.
One of the tactical tips that I have for business owners is that you cannot be an expert at everything. So hire to your weaknesses.
Yes.
Hire to your weaknesses. And I will tell you, someone sitting in front of a computer, stationary, working remotely, not getting interrupted with this got-a-minute inter-office talk story is going to be 10 times more effective than someone sitting in your office ready to do stuff. And the other thing, so I'll give you another tactical thing. If you're a business owner, take a look at your P&L. If you're like, what's a P&L? Well, figure that one out first, your profit and loss statement, and go to the number one expense for your business. And I guarantee that it's labor. And with the VAs, we're not going to talk about pay structures, so I tell you that they're not inside the U.S. and it doesn't follow the U.S. labor laws. And so the pay structure for them is a lot different and more efficient for you as a business owner. Now, am I telling you offshore everything in your company and don't hire people locally? No.
Get an assistant for your assistant.
Get the best Christmas gift you can put under the tree for your U.S. admin is a VA.
They'll love
because
you.
This is how it works. Renee, talk about the 80-20 rule as far as activities, DPA, 80-20 rule, and DPA, and we'll help you with that too. But what is the 80-20 rule?
So the 80-20 rule is that 80% of your results are from the 20% of the activities or dollar-producing activities that yield more results.
Make you more money. Just make you more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 20% of our activities generate 80% of our roles. Keep going.
Yeah. And for you to be able to do that 20%, you need leverage.
Yes.
And your leverage is your virtual assistant.
Yeah. Because let's talk about it. Let's talk about our industry. And by the way, what we're talking about can be applicable to 80 to 90% of the industry, to all businesses, because 80 to 90% of what's successful businesses is the same whether you're selling lawnmowers or real estate or pencils or running a band or entertainment. It's all the same. You have a product or service and you're providing the best version of it to consumers, and they vote for you with their dollars. So in real estate, dollar per activity would be what, Adrienne? One example.
Would be any kind of face-to-face kind of interaction with the client, buyer or seller.
I'll give you another one. Writing an offer. What's another one, Adrienne?
Showing homes.
Showing home. I'll give you another one. Sitting an open house. What's another one?
Making outbound calls.
Now, Renee, take open houses. Explain to the listeners. They're getting excited. They want to know more. For an open house, what does our VA team do, and what does the agent do? Because you're front row seat on all of that.
Yes. So from the time that we confirm that we're scheduling an open house, our VAs prepare all the materials for marketing.
Yeah.
And they prepare they market the open house to all the marketing websites. And they prepare of course, if it's tenant occupied, they do the communication with the tenant.
Yes.
And we make sure that all the materials that the agent will need on site during the open house is ready and printed.
Yes.
So that, when they get there, they're prepared.
Yeah.
And even after the open house and the VA support, we'll make sure that all those guests are are uploaded on our database, on our CRM, and then we do the follow up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I would describe you guys, Renee? You guys are Lady Gaga's entourage. Lady Gaga shows up. Da 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 da. Is she like making the costumes, making the stage, doing the explosions, doing all the special effects?
She's the talent.
Doing the sound check, doing the music, training the backup dancers. No. The agent just shows up like Lady Gaga at the open house. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Poker face.
We make everyone in our team look good.
Yeah.
That's our goal.
You make everybody look like Lady Gaga or Beyonce or Taylor Swift.
So Renee, I want to go a little bit deeper because I know that there's different models for these VA companies. And I know that when we first met you, it was a different model and we did not like that model.
Well,
so with the YourVAMatch, how exactly is the relationship between the VA that you match them with the business owner? How does that work?
Specifically, Renee, I want to talk to you about VAs that you use through a VA center
versus
and
your own
VAs
VA
that you pay for and hire directly. Just those two models, because that's pretty much it. Go ahead, Renee.
So for the other VA companies, and I've been into that situation. So they hire a VA, they train them for 2 weeks, and then they assign them to agents, and that's it after that. But with our VAs, once we hire our VA for the agents, for the business owner, we make sure that they go through a tedious hiring process just to make sure that we're hiring the best talent for the business owners.
Yeah.
And we after all the process of hiring and they get endorsed to the agent, to the business owner, we are very clear that the business owner and the VA have the direct contract.
They become a part of their team.
Direct contact.
Yeah, they're not working in some big call center. Because
Renee, they get the pay full.
Yeah, and
they get the full pay.
That's the key. Here's the key. You might be paying that VA X amount of dollars per hour, and there's nothing wrong with it, but the company's got to take their cut, and so the VA doesn't get all of the pay. In this model, YourVAMatch, the VA gets all of the pay.
And their bonuses.
And everything goes, because you're the one that are paying them. Number two, this is huge, folks. You know how our traffic is here in Hawaii. You think our traffic is bad? It is nothing. Our traffic is like no traffic in Philippines.
It's like a day in the park.
They wish that their traffic in the Philippines was like our traffic in the morning and the afternoon.
It's so much worse in Manila.
If you're doing the same corridor on Oahu in the Philippines, it's like 2-3 hours. So when you're a VA and you work in those call centers and you're hiring the VA center who has the VA assigned to you, that VA has to sit in traffic for a long time. Hey, Renee, what's the traffic for you from when you get up to go to work?
Before, it takes me 2 hours.
Before.
Literally.
No.
2 hours before being a VA.
No. Fast forward today in our business model. What does the traffic look like for you to get up and go to your office today?
A minute? I'll just walk down.
Yeah, because you wake up, brush your teeth, and you go downstairs to your office.
She's so happy.
Does that make you happy, or you're like, this is terrible, I'd rather sit in traffic to go to a big VA center?
Definitely happy.
Yeah.
And you know that all of our VAs that we partner with our business partners, and even our own VAs, everyone are college graduates. Many hold double majors, and several even have graduated with honors.
Yes.
They're highly skilled and motivated and eager to build long-term partnerships.
Yeah.
It's just that they, instead of them going through that traffic, they just prefer working at home.
They work from home.
And save that money.
And I will tell you, folks, here's the stats on working from home. My son just got a job with Raytheon in the U.S., and he can work from wherever. In fact, this summer, he's going to come and hang out with me for a couple months because, Dad, I can work remotely. is that prior to the pandemic, 10% of the U.S. workforce was working remotely. During the pandemic, it jumped all the way up to 40%. And then after the pandemic, you know, with President Trump telling you, come back to the office or you're fired, it dropped back down to 20%. But I will tell you, the number one complaint that people have nowadays is that they don't have the flexibility to work from home and do the work just the same and not have a deep drop in quality of life by sitting in traffic. There's no reason to do it with 90% of what's done in our world.
So Renee, we've got about 3 minutes left. And I just want to make sure that we get to the most important things that you want our listeners to hear. So is there anything else as far as like a call to action to the listeners or the closing
Stop
notes?
dancing around it. What's the call to action?
If you're a business owner listening right now and you've been feeling overwhelmed or stuck, maybe you're drowning in emails or you can't keep up with your marketing or you're losing opportunities because you're spread too thin, that's your sign. You don't need to keep struggling. Reach out to me at YourVAMatch.com and let's discuss your business and your goals, and I'll help match you with the right VA to give you the leverage that you need.
Yeah.
It's more than bringing on support. It's about building a partnership, and I'd be happy to guide you in finding the right match.
Yeah. Now, here's the deal, folks. Adrienne and I are business owners just like you. This is not a panacea. This is not something that's a quick fix that's going to turn your business around, because you get out of these VAs what you put into them. So you need to be committed to training them, but it's going to be worth it on the back end, because I will tell you, if you hire VAs and have them in your business and you don't have any of them, you will get your life back. And it sounds like a MasterCard commercial, because that's priceless. So get your life back. If anything,
just book a time with Renee.
Book a time with Renee at YourVAMatch.com. The only regret you'll have is that you didn't do it a long time ago. That's it.
That's true.
All right. Thanks, Renee.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Renee.
All right.
Thanks, Attilio. Bye-bye.
All right. I will tell you right now, we're marketing this more and more and more. We were keeping this close to the vest with this stuff, but now we're exposing it more. There is more demand for this time with Renee, so book it now, because then if not, then you're gonna be put on a wait list. And that's the truth. I'm not yanking your chain.
Well, thank you for listening, and thank you to our sponsors:
Jody and Derek of Pacific Rim Mortgage,
Bradley of Allstate Insurance,
Kenji with Pillar to Post Home Inspection,
John with Kilauea Pest Control,
Duke with Hawaii Pacific Property Management,
Robinson of Fine Line Paintworks,
Empy with Estate Planning Group,
Jason Wu, Attorney at Law,
Rhino with Hawaii Unified,
Janice of Dreamhouse Drafting,
Fabio with Hawaii Water Damage Restoration,
Kyle of Impact Wealth,
Brian with Cleanscape,
Benji of Hawaii Referral Agent,
and Danny with DHA Financial. If you want to get a hold of any of our sponsors, all you got to do is go to teamlally.com.
We also want to give a big thank you to Leah Rodriguez, our producer here in the studio, and Sheen, our video producer.
Chee-hoo!
Make sure to tune in next week. We'll have an awesome guest talking about something that'll change your life
forever. This is the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed
sold program. If we can't sell your home on the agreed upon price in our time frame, we'll have it bought for cash.
Thanks and aloha!